personally, but there's always other opinions there about who gets it. But clearly Tom Atkins. I think the fans would have him as the number one. All right, let's have a quick look at some tweets. So Mrs. Loznoz says, selection this week will be an interesting conversation. I don't want to see us rest players and tinker with what's working, but we want them fresh in September. The biggest improvement has been our tail. I don't want to tinker too much as well. I don't necessarily want to go away from what's been working, the rotation of players. I mean, that's always been the case all year round. So if we stop doing that, then I guess we're tinkering. I think you don't want to make 8 changes necessarily. That's probably would come off as a bit disrespectful. We don't want to be doing that. But I'd say 1 or 2 players rested. Well, Reece will get a rest. Stewart's had a lovely rest, haven't you, Tom? Yes, Tom says, I have had a nice rest and I'm back next week. Meningola's had a rest. Hopefully he'll be right to go after his concussion. Jed Hughes was being managed at one point but didn't ended up playing, so he might be due another one. We're curious to see how we manage our players over the next 4 weeks of the season. I think there's a bye after round 23, maybe. It usually is anyway. All right. Wrong one. Sorry about that. All right, thanks, Loz. Mark Allen says, so this is where we are. Give Tom Atkins a 6-year deal at $6 million per annum and be done with it. What an absolute gun. Sure, we can go for a free agent or a trade or 2, but that's secondary. The end. Yeah, give him all the money. Give him everything. Give him the farm. Give him the keys to the club. He's mayor of the city. Give him what he wants. He's an absolute champion. Yeah, we're going to get carried away a little bit for the next 7 days or so. But we love you, Tom. You've done great. Thank you, Mark. Now, Crocker says, shows the difference in this group this year. In years gone by, they would have dropped that form from the position they were in. Good signs moving forward. Teams do get a run in games, and it's great to stem that and get the win. We found a way, didn't we? It did feel like that premiership era, didn't it? The way we responded, and you're just never out of the game, and that's going to cause other teams to panic a little bit moving forward. I reckon they're going to know that we're coming, and they're probably going to shoot themselves in the foot a little bit. And I remember those teams from that era. Sometimes they didn't have to play well. They just let the other team fall over themselves, and we're starting to get that aura back again. It's scary stuff for oppositions. Thank you very much, Crocker. Next is from T, and T says, I had to charge up the defibrillator a few times. Bloody hell, they scared the life out of me. Yeah, you're not the only one there, T. We're having a few heart attacks, especially in that third quarter and in the last few minutes of the fourth. We're like, we're going to hang on here. Scores were level, I think, with about 5 minutes to go or thereabouts. It was a scary time to be a Geelong supporter and a Port supporter. Unfortunately, that's probably cost them the season. That loss, so they may not be revived, those Port supporters, unfortunately, but come back stronger next year, guys. Thank you, T. Yank on the Footy podcast, Craig. Nice to see you again, Craig. Absolutely love the humility and hunger of Tom Hawkins post game. Yes, Tom Atkins. Sorry, Tom Atkins, the fringe player, as he calls himself. I don't think many people are calling you a fringe player anymore, Tom, but we do love the humility. We love you. You can't be serious, Kat. I'm a fringe player. What are you talking about? But no, look, he has been years gone by. Maybe he forgets what year it's in at the moment. We love you, Tom. Thanks, Yank on the Footy. Clay, first time on the show. Welcome, Clay. Clay says, Atkins, Buse, close, Rowan played their hearts out. Ferocious tackling and courage going into packs. One of the best wins of the year so far, apart from that woeful third quarter. They were great. Look, Buse hasn't had a mention yet, but I thought Buse was great as well. Always his dashing best off out of the back line. Really sets us up well. Imagine when we get Tom Stewart back as well, those 2 dashes out of defence. Try and stop us, AFL. We're coming. We are coming for you, and don't you dare get in our way. We are going to dominate this competition for the rest of the season and just roll into that last day of the year. Maybe gone a little bit early, but that's okay. I get a little carried away on the show. That's just me. You do your thing, I'll do mine. Thank you, Clay. Commander-in-Chief says Atkins will get the 3 votes, but Close was absolutely sensational early, and his relentless pressure stopped Port's early influence. Yeah, look, it was... I mean, Atkins came into the game late. I think he doubled his possessions in the fourth quarter. He pretty much won the game for us, though. Closey probably set the game up for us. Him and Rowan and Stanley. Yeah, it's hard. I mean, it's hard. I mean, recency bias. You give it to Atkins at the end, but yeah, Closey a bit hard done by there. He could have had his second roll of honour, best on ground for the year. Let's not forget, Closey set up Hawkins for that one of those last goals of the game too. That beautiful 50-metre kick to the forward pocket, and Hawkins marks on his chest. Closey, you're my number one. You're a star, Close. All right, thank you, Commander-in-Chief. Anthony Robinson. Here's to you, Anthony. A great game to get us primed for tough times in September. Showed that when we get challenged, we have the steel to keep pushing. Loving the forward setup. Great mix of options. And what more can be said of the Axe? Sensational last quarter. Yeah, it is. It really is. I was thinking the same thing. I didn't want to just cruise through against these bottom 8 teams outside of the top 8 and not be challenged in the last few weeks. That's the worst thing that could have happened. So bring it on. We've got Port, we've got Bulldogs next week. Saints are not far away, and even probably Gold Coast are out of it now. But Saints and Bulldogs are probably still thinking they're a shot at final. So they're not going to be walkovers, and we don't want walkovers leading into September. We want tough games. We want to win them, but more importantly, we want a tough finals like game, and we want to keep playing the right way. So it's really, we just need to keep doing that, and fingers crossed we stay relatively injury-free. You're always going to get injuries. We just don't want to get decimated with 6 blokes going down in the one game. And Tom Atkins out for the year, or Tom Stewart does another Liz Frank injury. Oh, God. Please no. No. Blitzarves finished. No, none of that cursing stuff. Let's just steer clear of that and stay nice and healthy. Thank you very much. Thanks, Anthony. Andrew says, we purred, we stumbled, we righted the ship when it mattered. Close and Atkins were stellar, but other important contributions all over the park. Another hurdle cleared. Also Jack Henry, rather forgotten in all the excitement. Yeah, Jack Henry, 100 games, amazing player. He's going to play another 100, maybe another 150 for the club. I hope he does, and hopefully we get your brother here too, mate, because, little brotherly love at Geelong. We love that a little bit, don't we? So have a word to Ollie. Let's get him here, if not next year, the year after. I don't know what his contract situation is, but if Collingwood's not showing enough love, we will. We'll get him here. But well done, Jack. Well done to your family. You've done a great job in just a few years at the club, and you're hopefully one day. You'll be a premiership player at the Catters. We'd love to see it, and play another 200 games for us, or 150 games. That'd be great if you could. Thank you very much, Andrew. And last tweet is from Matty McGregor, and Matty says, this match showed that we aren't just going to roll over and give up when the opponent gets rolling. We have a plan B for when teams come back that we can switch to. This is the best Cats team I've known of since 2011. I'm liking it a lot. We're flicking the switch, aren't we, Matty? We go, we stop, we go. We're chaos, we're control. We're brave, we're sensible. We find our way back into games. We win games we shouldn't win. We lost the Saints game and we lost to Hawthorn, but we've lost 4 games for the year. Did anyone have us? After that Saints game, going on a 9-game run? I don't think so. This is an amazing team, and enjoy the ride, Cats fans. Don't get too nervous. Just enjoy the moment, be in the moment, and have a bit of fun with it. We'll do what you want. Whatever. I'm going to have fun with it. I'm going to enjoy the season. Hopefully, you're not too superstitious, and my positivity and my love of the Cats is not going to cause a downfall. I don't think that's going to happen. But yeah, thank you for that. Now, what else have we got? So next week, we've got Bulldogs at Kardinia Park. It's Selwood's 350th game. You must get to the game. You must be there for Selwood's 350th. This fella is back as well. Hello. Yes, I'm back. He's back from Bali, ready to go. Apparently, he's been sighted at the club doing drills. First thing this morning, misty Sunday morning, freezing cold, but he's back at the club in his full game day outfit, kitted up, ready to go. Can't wait for Sunday. He's going to explode, and how good's it going to be? It's going to be a tough call with the selectors, figuring out who comes out of this team. Look, Stanley's out, but we'll see who comes in for that. Look, it's going to be tough for the Dogs. We've beaten them the last 3 times. I think they haven't won at Kardinia Park the last 10 trips down here. It's not looking good for them. We did beat them earlier in the year as well at Marvel by a couple of goals. Jezza exploded that game with six big ones, and Duncan had a pretty good game too with 29 touches. So, look, Dogs are up against it. Their season's on the line though. They played really well against Melbourne. Did us a favour by beating the D's last night, giving us a nice little one-game break at the top. So that's nice and handy. And look, yeah, hopefully we'll get Parfitt back. I don't know, like maybe he'll play VFL. Meningolo, if he's well, should come back in, I'd say. I have no idea. I haven't really thought about who's coming out yet, other than Stanley. But yeah, Stewart will clearly come back in. It's just whether Meningolo and Parfitt find their way in as well. I don't know. But as I said, let's get everyone down there. Bring the dog, bring the cat, bring grandma, bring the chickens. Bring everyone, and if you've got a spare ticket, let me know, because I need a couple at the minute. So I tried to get on the site the other day and I couldn't find 2 tickets. So if you know of anyone or you can't get there yourself, please hit me up in the DMs. I'd love a ticket. I'm going to try and get one somehow, some way, but at this stage I'm struggling. Yeah, final thoughts though. Top 2 looks like a bit of a lock. It's feeling pretty confident about top 2. I'm guessing. I think Parfitt will probably play VFL, as I mentioned before. Really good to get another game into Shannon Neal. Happy with that. Enjoyed Stanley's positive energy on the bench when he got subbed out. He didn't sulk and moan or anything like that, or tear it up. Here's my shot at a premiership gone. He was just happy, joyful, excited for the boys, bringing all that good stuff. So good on you, Stanley. I love seeing that. And yeah, have you planned your grand final party yet? Have you got your premiership tattoo booked? Are you ready to go? Getting carried away. Anyway, that'll do from me. Let's get the final screen going. Thank you very much. Okay, so yeah, check out this video. Where is it? Over here? Yeah, no, other way. Bang, there you go. Up there. There's another video there. We'll probably put the check out the Tom King from K-Rock. I think we'll slot that one in there. And if you haven't already, please subscribe as well. Just there somewhere. There you go. Hit the subscribe button and support the channel and support the cats, more importantly. Get around the catters as we kick on and do good things in 2022. Go Cats!